Hi guys, this is Tanya from 4Girls Jewelry. I receive a lot of requests how to make this ring, and this one is channel setted. It's not difficult to do. I just want to show you the recent ring that I did last night, and I thought I will film this one. It's almost the same, but I like this organic shape better. You can always make channel setted. Okay, so what I use 26 gauge wire for the weaving. I also use for the shank, I use 18 gauge, and I use 20 gauge for inside wire. I will show you what I mean. So 18 gauge wire will be, we need 2.5 feet. I was wondering, like, depends on how many wires you want it around here, like around your for the shank. I used 3. There is one ring that I did with the 4. Then you might need it more wire if you want to use it 4. I will do 3, so 2.5 feet will be enough. Oh, and there is one more wire that I need. Where I put it? Okay, this is my 26. Not sure. This one, yeah. And for the ring, I made a little ball on my wire. You can use you can just flatten if you don't know how to do that, or just file the end. You can probably use it without anything, but it's better, it looks better on the design. Okay, so let's start with mandrel. When I do these rings, because you also later anchor your wire to the shank, you start with a bigger size. If you striking to do, let's say, size 8, you will have to do it like 8.5. So I will do size, let's say 7 or 7.5. So I will do 8, half size bigger. Already. Okay, so how many wires we have? 2. 1 more, 3. Clean the space. So that's what you will have. Sorry for my dog. He's trying to make his place comfortable. But if he's not barking, that's okay. And so we have 3, right? Here we have 4 wires. What you do, you just put one wire down, the other up, secure with your finger. And I usually use my mallet to just stabilize. Okay. It's I usually, without the camera, it's better. You can relax, you can just close to your face, wire wrap. I never wire wrap so far, like, but that's for the camera. I have to do what I have to do, but hammer it nicely, so you will have, take your time, so you will have, when you take it out, you will have frame strong, so you can hold it and wrap it, right? Okay, so that's what we have for now. the little spiralers here. I like organic looks, so you don't have to be perfect with these kind of rings. Now we have our other wire. So what we do, we need 26 gauge. I measure it was 6 foot long, 6 feet long, right? The tons of wire, that's pretty long. But I cut it so I know, and I want a middle of that. Okay, there. Anchor. And any beads you like. Let me use this pale one. So put one bead on, and you just go around once. Two. That's it. The top, you go 1, 2, just so you have your bead. See that? You take your frame, you put in the middle here. It's a fiddly on the beginning, and I always do the bottom. When you attach to the frame, I like this wire to be on top of the wire that goes close to your shank. So you do 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you always go back to your, let's count this as a base wire, the middle one where we put the beads. So you always have to go to the base wire. Let me just straighten it. So it's like you always go back to the base wire. So 4 like loops around here, and then go to the main base wire. Same we do with the top. It won't be that bad when you just started. Okay, so I like to keep the distance, those 2 wires between the bead, exactly how the bead is. One, 2, 3, 4, and you go back to your base wire, which is the one that people put beads, and just anchor it like so. And we repeat this whole process again and again and again. So let me put another bead. It's a simple, just take a little time. So here is our other bead. So we started from the bottom. Always do the same way. Go around the bead, and I do 1, To make it easy, because after you secure your bead from one side, I always do the bottom one. So remember, we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you go to the base wire. So that's the complete pattern. Then you're going from the top, go around your bead, around your bead, and to the top. Make sure the wires nicely sit together, and you make those 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and to your base wire, and go to the base wire. Gently make a little spiral, and that's how you go as long as you as large as you wanted this to be. You're ready for your 3rd bead. Okay, one more. We again started from the lower, this wire, around the bead, one, you go to your lower wire, and you make 4. It's like always the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to the base wire and put it here. When you're done with the bottom, you do the same on top. You can like push your wires a little bit. I like organic look. I like when it looks organic. So the top, around the bead, 1, and you go all the way to the top, and you do 4. I hope it's not too complicated. It's not. It's just repetitive. 1, 2, 3, 4, and to the base wire. And you just keep doing it. Each time you gently move your wires in the direction you want it in the spiral. Don't be afraid. You just, and you keep going. When this comes to the, like, when you do sort of like full loop, like your beads will be over here, like pretend that we did it all the way here. You will try, when you do the 4 on the bottom, you will try anchor it to the frame here also. So let me show you here on the other ring. I don't know if you will be seeing, but so each time I attach together, when I do 4, then I do 3 like normal, and then 1 I go through the wire below, so it will be one solid piece. I hope it's understandable. I don't want to make video too long, so I want to just show you, when you, let's say you made it the size you wanted, you have 2 choices. You can cut your wires right here on the sides, you know, like so let's see, you have it, you're done with your ring, right? So you go around and 1, 2, it will be enough. And you chop your wire. Always remember to nicely squish. If you needed file. You can also get rid of all those wires also in the same place. Or how I did most of the rings that I do, I get rid of only one wire and then continue wire wrapping the same way. I will put the bead. This one has different bead. So you continue. What I did wrong here, I didn't anchor it to the main. See, after 4 you're supposed to be anchored, right? Okay, so here you put, so you can continue instead of, because we don't have that other wire, we just chop it. So instead of we use this wire as a third wire, and you will anchor it someplace here. Just here. It doesn't have to be now 4, it can be only 1 or 2, and it's sufficient, it's enough. Okay, and you go to the base wire. Here, because okay, go around the bead and go to the top wire and do 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to the base and you continue doing the your last round. Let me put another bead, sorry. We go around the bead once, then you use that wire. Projects here. Okay, 1, 2, and you go back to the basic wire, right? And we continue around the bead all the way to the top, and we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. And you continue your last you're going all the way to your side, and later when you're done, you just make it, you go around these wires to secure. What I want to say about them, after you're done, you know, just I'm hurry because I don't want it, it's already 20 minutes. So after I done, I will put the ring on the mandrel. Don't be afraid to manipulate, because you can press how you want it, you can make it shape. I lightly hammer it. If you don't want to hammer it, you're scared, you can use your pliers because it's soft, and you can like push it to your mandrel because you want to nicely sit. This form has to nicely sit around. See how it's like tight? That way, when somebody will wear it, they will have no problems to wear it. It will be nicely hugging the finger. What I also did, those, not in this ring I left it, but I like to twist a little bit wires. So you twist the way how you want. You can also twist in the middle of the project here, some little bits. This will be more organic look. I like organic stuff better than just simple. This ring I did like probably 4 years ago with the zircon and sterling silver. It's funny because I started with sterling silver and then I switched to the copper. Most artists start from copper and then go to the sterling. I did the opposite. I like copper. It's very warm material for me to work with than sterling, but it's a preference my own. So I hope you guys understand, and I hope you guys will make amazing pieces. It's very simple, just takes a little time. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again on Tuesdays. Thank you guys, thank you for watching. Bye.